أشرقت نفسي بنور من فؤادي حينما رددت يا رب العباد وانتشت روحي وصار الدمع يجري يا إلهي خذ بقلبي.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear brothers and sisters, today I want to bring to you a topic called urgency. We're always urgent in doing everything that is pertaining to our worldly benefits. But we are not urgent when it comes to our hereafter. Why is that? There's some kind of imbalance in our thinking. I think that we do not have the hunger to go and become good people, righteous people, become pious people, because it takes an amount of hunger. Here's a story about a samurai. The samurai had a student, but the student always wanted to be a samurai. Always. And always was with this great samurai saying, please, when am I going to become a samurai? When am I going to become a samurai? When am I going to become? So this great samurai sent him to one of the sages of the land and said, okay, go and learn and see where you can find the answer. So this person actually went and tried to find this sage, and after many days passed, he went and found this old man. And the old man asked him, what do you want? He said, I want to be a samurai. He said, come with me. So he went with him, and they went into a lake. And when they went into a lake, this young man told him, okay, what should I do now? He said, okay, jump right inside the lake. He said, but the water is very cold. He said, doesn't matter. He said, jump straight into the lake. So this young man who wanted to be a great samurai, he jumped into the lake. So when he jumped into the lake, this sage held his head inside the water. So the young man tried to come out, but the sage kept on holding him. He tried to come out, he kept holding him until he was losing the battle. So over here, one might think that this person, this wise man, is trying to drown this young man, but he wasn't. When that young man almost gave up the fight to come up, then that person, that old man, that wise man, brought him into the boat. And so that young man was upset. He said, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to kill me? Are you trying to actually do something wrong to me? What were you trying to do? Drown me inside the lake? He said, no. If I wanted to drown you, I would have done that because I would have won, because you had stopped fighting. The old man asked him, he said, you wanted to be a samurai? He said, yes. He said, what did you want when you were under the water? He said, air. That's what I was wanting. He said, were you really wanting air? He said, yes, I was really wanting air. I was fighting for it. He said, well, that is the hunger that you need to have in order to be a great samurai. So if we take a moral lesson from here, is that we don't have a hunger to actually memorize the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We don't have a hunger to become righteous people. We don't have a hunger to actually wake up in the middle of the night and make prostration to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We don't have a hunger to actually go and do some kind deeds to our neighbors. We don't have a hunger to say a kind word for somebody who is depressed. We don't have this hunger when we are doing some dawah work. We don't have this hunger if we want to actually make something that is beneficial for humankind. We don't have this drive, we don't have this force, we don't have this penchant, we don't have this propensity to do something that is great. We don't have that hunger. So what you and I have to learn is to have that hunger, just like that young man who wanted air. It's that steady hunger that we need in order to accomplish our deeds. Brothers and sisters, alhamdulillah, at the center we are doing a lot of work. Please help us in this trek to do the right thing, inshallah, and become a subscribing member to our center, inshallah. I hope you've learned a good lesson. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you health and happiness. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
أشرقت نفسي بنور من فؤادي حينما رددت يا رب العباد وانتشت روحي وصار الدمع يجري يا إلهي خذ بقلبي للرشاد.